Peace, Black supremacy. This is Nattyisisyah. So I want you to see what's going on here. This is the cover of a magazine called Black Hair, right? And they post this Becky up on here, this Rachel Dolezal. They post her up on there on the cover of the magazine of Black Hair. Now I want to know first of all which part of her hair looks like is black, right? So they claim the editors of the magazine claimed that they did not know that she was not black. Um, First of all, it was this model herself who had contacted the company to let them know that she's not black. So the question is who is working for you? Who are these people that are working for Black Hair magazine? And then the next question is, what made you think that she was black? They claim they have no idea, and they often ask PR companies and they often ask salons for people to send photos, and they claim that they have to be black. But what part of this, other than the makeup, the eyeliner around her face to make it look as though she somehow has some type of Nubian features, what part of this looks black to you? What part of her hair looks black, right? And then people complain that she's not black. But you've been buying this magazine. So what have they been posting in this magazine all along to make you think that they were not going to do this? Right? Now I could tell you a few ways that you knew that she was not black. For one, it was a headshot. There was no breast involved, no ass involved, no nudity, nothing was exposed. Because if you go back and you go back into history, you'll see that the black woman was denied her femininity. The black woman was denied her sexuality. She was not even considered a woman. She was considered an ape. She was considered an animal, right? And they still do this today. She was put on display, she was made to be exposed, right? They call it Hottentot, right? So you could tell by the fact that, for one, she ain't naked. There's no skin, no body involved. It's just a headshot, right? Then two, the real issue is that black women do not appreciate themselves anymore. They don't appreciate black women anymore. You can't blame this on no brother. You can't blame this on no man. A lot of you complain about the brothers going over to white women, right? But in this case, this is you. You are the customer, right? They are marketing to you. They have been marketing to you. They're doing what sells. And what obviously has been selling has been fair-skinned woman, white woman, black woman with white weaves, white wigs, contouring of the makeup to make you look like you're white. That has obviously been what's selling. Otherwise, they could never fathom to put this on the cover of a magazine. When they got her, when you all got her photo, you all should have been so on point that you went and did your research. Why is it that this model, Emily, I don't know her name, is able to do more research than you into black history, to the point where she realizes that this was cultural appropriation, and she's apologizing and she's all apologetic and talking about how she didn't know that they were going to use her picture. Nobody had called her or asked her to use her picture. This picture is from when she was 15, about 3.5 years ago. And since then, people have informed her of cultural appropriation, and she's learned that black women have gone through a lot. They were not able to um, basically self-identify as a woman. That they're still to this day being um, ridiculed and uh, you know trying to make you other than yourself by not allowing you to wear your hair to the workplace, as we saw with the sister who was told that she could not wear locks to go to work. We also see with the children who are being condemned for going to school with natural hair. Why does Becky know more than you? Why does she why is she more intelligent when it comes to black hair than a magazine called Black Hair. And the real problem is that you all are in it for the same thing that the white man was in it for when he stole your ass from slavery. You all are just in it for the goddamn money. You're too greedy to do your own research, right? And you don't love yourself enough. So you're putting these other people in your magazine to sell and to make a buck, and you're really selling yourself out, right? Because you could tell, you could look at her and you could see that she's not white. Just freckles don't, that she's not black. Freckles don't mean you're black. You all need to do a little more research. You don't know if these people are getting lip injections nowadays. You don't know what they're doing to manipulate their bodies. She herself says that she grew up in a very white neighborhood. She was so isolated from anything black. She don't even know what black was. To do this picture, she says she didn't know what she was getting involved in. You all are a media marketing company. You know what people do to get into situations like this. You know that they are put under pressure. You know that if they go against the grain, that they are ostracized and that they lose publication, um, um, what you call it, modeling opportunities. You all know this, right? So you all should have did your extra due diligence to prevent something like this from happening. um I would, had I don't know if you all are paying her. She claims that she nobody ever told her. I would tell her, had she have got paid for this, to give the money back to black people who need the money, right? And not just to these companies and these organizations, but to go up to black people that she sees, that she meets, and hand them the money, hand them some money, or and I also want to say to her, Emily, or whatever her name is that one thing you should do, right? Since you are all apologetic and you act as though you are so sorry and you wish that this never happened and that you would deny to do a photo shoot like this again, right? What you should do is continue to go out and educate some more people to stand up against this, right? This is not 2006 anymore. This is not 3 years ago. Things can be done more, right, that are more effective to make sure that this doesn't happen again. So you need to definitely go out and educate other people, white girls, white models, whoever is in your vicinity, in your circle. Go outside of your circle, educate to make sure that this doesn't happen again, because clearly black people don't want to do that. They don't want to educate themselves, and they don't want to prevent this. They want to market it for a dollar, right? So somebody has to take responsibility and somebody has to step up, and it's a damn shame that we got to expect somebody who's not even black to really take up that mantle, right, and push that. Because like I said, clearly you all have been obviously pushing these Eurocentric features in your magazine long enough to get you to this point. And ultimately it's on the sisters who don't, or whoever is in behind this marketing campaign. I'll question if they are black themselves, right? Who don't know what a black woman looks like anymore, who don't know what it means to be black anymore, right? So a lot of this is on you, right? And as a marketing company, you all should definitely, going forward, do better and maybe put some more information into your publication to educate, right? As a sign of you that you are really sorry, as a sign that you really did not intend for this to happen. Put out information like what I just put out from this book, or these type of pictures. Put out that type of information so that your public, your readers and your viewers know what is really going on, right? Because it can't just all be on people in the community, right? Like me, who got so many other things to do, right? Don't have these resources. And definitely, God, there's no lack in the universe, but you all have the audience that you can truly educate and liberate if you are really about black hair and all the struggles that people have gone. Because women were denied to even rock their black hair. So if you really care, put this information out if you haven't been doing so, right? And if you're really about what you say you're about, because at this point it appears as though you all were just out for the money, just like the white man was when he took you, stripped you naked, raped you on the ship, raped your babies, killed your babies, did all these type of things to you, right? To keep this white woman considered pure, right? And as a woman, you weren't even considered a woman. So you all need to put in work for this grand mistake that you have done. Peace and black supremacy. This is Nattyisisyah. Join the website www.kingnobleuncensored.com.